If you don't like getting stuck but still love learning tech, then you need Tutorials Tips Pro. Welcome to IT Tutorials Tips Pro, your one-stop hub for mastering IT skills, simplifying tech, and staying ahead in the digital world. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, we've got you covered. Dive into our step-by-step tutorials designed to make complex concepts easy to understand. Learn directly from industry experts who share their pro tips and tricks. But that's not all. Our hands-on projects help you build a strong portfolio that'll impress any employer. Got questions? Our 24/7 support is here to help you with all your tech queries. So, what are you waiting for? Start learning now and transform your tech journey today. Join our community and never stop growing. Subscribe, explore courses, and let's unlock your tech potential together. Visit and get started now. In today's interconnected world, information is power. Criminals in the digital shadows crave this power. They are hackers, and their targets are our data, our privacy, our security. Their methods are sophisticated, constantly evolving, and pose a clear and present danger to individuals and organizations alike. We must understand this threat. We must learn to protect ourselves. The time to act is now. Gone are the days when hacking was a game for tech-savvy teenagers. Today, we face organized criminal syndicates, nation-states, and rogue actors. They are motivated by financial gain, espionage, or simply the desire to wreak havoc. Their impact can be devastating. Data breaches can result in identity theft, financial ruin, and reputational damage. The stakes are higher than ever before. We can't afford to be complacent. Ignorance is not bliss, it's vulnerability. We must educate ourselves about the methods hackers use, the signs of a breach, and the steps we can take to mitigate our risk. This is not just about protecting our data, it's about protecting our livelihoods, our families, and our way of life. The digital world can be a dangerous place, but with knowledge and vigilance, we can navigate it safely. One of the most common methods hackers use is phishing. Like a fisherman casting a line, hackers send out emails disguised as legitimate communications. These messages trick you into clicking a malicious link. The goal? To steal your personal information. Imagine receiving an email from your bank. It asks you to verify your account information. You click, unaware you've been hooked. The link takes you to a fake website. You enter your username and password. Phishing attacks can be very convincing. Hackers use logos and branding that mirror legitimate organizations. They prey on our trust and busy lives. Be vigilant, be wary of unsolicited emails. Hover over links before clicking. Contact the organization directly if suspicious. Your bank will never ask for your password via email. Stay alert and don't fall victim to phishing. Beyond phishing, hackers exploit vulnerabilities in software and systems to gain unauthorized access. These vulnerabilities are like cracks in a fortress wall, weak points that hackers can exploit to breach our defenses. They can exist in operating systems, applications, or even hardware. Think of a software update you've been putting off. That update likely contains security patches designed to fix known vulnerabilities. By delaying the update, you're leaving your system vulnerable to attack. Hackers are constantly searching for these unpatched systems, knowing that they represent an easy target. Exploiting vulnerabilities isn't always a sophisticated process. Sometimes it's as simple as using a publicly available exploit kit, a collection of tools that automate the process of finding and exploiting vulnerabilities. This means that even individuals with limited technical skills can launch potentially damaging attacks. The best defense against vulnerability exploitation is to keep your software up to date. Enable automatic updates whenever possible. Use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts, and consider using a password manager to keep track of them. By taking these simple steps, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim. Section 4. Malware as a Service Cybercrime for Hire. The internet has democratized crime, making it easier than ever for individuals with malicious intent to launch cyber attacks. One growing trend is the rise of malware as a service, a subscription-based model that provides access to sophisticated malware and hacking tools. Imagine a marketplace where for a monthly fee, you can rent ransomware, spyware, or botnet services. No technical expertise required. This is the reality of MOS. It's cybercrime for hire. lowering the barrier to entry for aspiring hackers and fueling a surge in cyber attacks. MAS platforms offer a range of services, from DDoS attacks to data theft. They often provide customer support and updates, making them a one-stop shop for cyber criminals. This commodification of malware is a worrying trend, making it easier for individuals with limited technical skills to inflict significant damage. Protecting against MAS requires a multi-pronged approach. Strong antivirus and anti-malware software is essential. Regularly back up your important data to a secure location. Educate yourself and your employees about the dangers of phishing and social engineering attacks, as these are often the entry point for MAS-based attacks. Section 5, covering their tracks, hackers disappearing in the digital mist. Hackers don't want to get caught. They operate in the shadows, using various techniques to cover their tracks and make it difficult for authorities to track them down. These techniques range from simple IP address masking to advanced encryption and the use of cryptocurrencies. One common method is using a virtual private network. A VPN creates a secure tunnel between your device and the internet, encrypting your traffic and masking your real IP address. While VPNs have legitimate uses, they can also be used by hackers to anonymize their activities and make it harder to trace their location. Hackers also leverage encryption to protect their communications and data. Encryption scrambles data, making it unreadable without the decryption key. This can make it extremely difficult for law enforcement to access seized devices or intercepted communications, even with a warrant. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin offer another layer of anonymity. Transactions are recorded on a public ledger, but user identities are not directly linked to their transactions. This makes it difficult to trace the flow of funds, making cryptocurrencies attractive to hackers for receiving payments or laundering money. Section 6. Shielding your digital life. Practical steps for protection. Protect yourself from cyber attacks by being proactive and adopting a security-first mindset. Enable multi-factor authentication on all accounts. Regularly update your software to fix vulnerabilities. For organizations, adopt a zero-trust architecture. Never trust, always verify. Section 7. A cautionary tale, the Equifax breach, a lesson in neglect. The 2017 Equifax data breach serves as a stark reminder of the importance of cybersecurity and the devastating consequences of negligence. Equifax, one of the 3 major credit reporting agencies, suffered a massive data breach that exposed the personal information of over 147 million people. This included names, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and even driver's license numbers. The breach occurred due to a known vulnerability in the Apache Struts software used by Equifax. A patch for this vulnerability had been available for months, but Equifax failed to apply it in a timely manner. This failure to implement basic security hygiene measures had catastrophic consequences. The Equifax breach highlights the importance of proactive security measures. It's not enough to simply have security policies in place. They need to be implemented and enforced rigorously. Organizations must prioritize patching known vulnerabilities, implementing strong access controls, and investing in employee training to raise security awareness. The Equifax breach was a preventable disaster. It serves as a cautionary tale for organizations of all sizes. Cybersecurity is not an IT issue. It's a business issue that requires a comprehensive and proactive approach. Ignoring this reality can have far-reaching and long-lasting consequences.